As we say here in England, the hands-on situation, and that, it has to be said, applies to Gilbert O'Sullivan, who's back in control of his own career and future after some rather unfortunate years, Gilbert. Before we talk more, shall we remind ourselves, let's go back again, shall we, of Gilbert O'Sullivan with the cloth cap back at the Ivories. Have a look at this. I didn't think they were on.
Yeah, I won't say anything else about this one except it's called Permissive Twit. Oh, heaven help our Linda. She's really done it now.
Great stuff, Gilbert from the early 70s. Hair's a bit longer.
Very fashionable haircut. Everybody has their hair like that now.
Yes.
And in those days, they nearly locked you up for it.
Yes, they do. Cap's gone, and as we said, back in control. Can we just run a little bit across the unfortunate year or so? I mean, how many years was it, in fact, that you battled for what you perceived to be yours with a management setup that you were part of and didn't wish to be?
Well, basically, it took from 1978 till 84.
6 years.
Yeah. But it's like, you know, it started off being something very simple. You know, a promise was made to me by my former manager. And the promise was broken when we parted company. And then the knives came out. And, of course, I just went for that. I mean, I wasn't looking for a lot. I wasn't looking for all my songs. I was looking for an interest in them, which had been promised to me way back in 1970.
What was the basic problem then? You didn't have copyright to your own material?
No, I wasn't looking for copyright. I mean, most songwriters today get an interest in their songs. They're given their own company, which is handled by a major company. When I was signed in 1970, the publishing company that Gordon had took everything. So basically what I said in 1970 was, if we get a lot of success, will you give me an interest in it? Not all of it, just some of it. He said, of course. And when we decided to part company for artistic reasons, I wanted him to be my manager, but I wanted to use other producers. Then kind of the knives came out. I mean, all the people that worked for Gordon said, you know, you're not going to get anything. So then I decided to sort of fight for it.
We're talking about the late Gordon Mills, who also had Tom Jones and Engelbert Humperdinck as part of the same stable, didn't he?
Yeah, Gordon was a great manager.
Yeah, it was bold of you to take him on in the fashion that you did. 6 years of litigation. Now, that's a long time to take out.
It's not 6 years when you started. And you know that you may lose. I mean, it's one of those things, when you enter litigation, you can't do it without believing that you could possibly lose. So I was prepared for it, you know, but I'd rather go down fighting than compromise and give up.
But it might have taken you out completely in a financial sense. You had to put everything on the line.
Well, most people do, because litigation is the old saying, it's like going into the Savoy Hotel. Anybody can go in, but can you stay there? It's one of those things.
Mm.
What a world we live in, Catherine, don't we?
Okay.
To please you, you know I would never leave you, or would I ever let you down. Whenever we all parted, I get so broken-hearted, however silly that may sound. I think you're something special, that's why I would like to settle once and for all this silly feud. You say I love another, but girl, if I love another, tell me, what am I doing here with you? Oh, at the very mention of your name, I get shivers down my back and in my brain. The parts that used to function normally are now, as you can see, acting very strange. At the very mention of your name, don't know why, but if I were tied up in chains, I would somehow be released. All problems too would cease. My heart would never feel no pain at the very mention of your name. I look at your heart and I see it's red. You got a lot plastic and that you're gone. See how a silly remark can cause a lot of grief. And people don't know what we're going through. They think if nothing is right, it can't be true. They have an image of us that only they can see. The way things used to be. When you read about somebody special who has met an untimely end, although you didn't even know them personally, feels like you've lost a friend. And for those of you who think that Lennon only cared about what he could spend, I say to hell with you and your money fixations. Feels like we've lost a friend. And when I die, as I must do, I know it's an awful thing to talk about, and I'd give anything for it never to be true. What a way to make a living taking grace. Still you'd never need to fear being made redundant that way. Yeah, yeah. That's all from an album in the key of G. Out now.
A medley there in the key of G by Gilbert O'Sullivan. If you care to read...
O'Sullivan, do you get much time in your life to put the feet up, watch television, take in a bit of what may be not happening in the real world?
Well, like everybody, I'm just a normal person. I mean, I like television in the evening, a couple of hours a night.
Yeah.
Kids get 1 hour a day. Actually, I have to mention them. They've got to go to school. Helen Marie and Tara, go. You know, it's... You know, I enjoy it. It's relaxing.
I've always admired the gift, you see, of being able to wander across to something like a piano and entertain myself for a period of time. I mean, is that what you enjoy most when you...
Oh, absolutely. I mean, there's nothing like it. Whether you're performing in front of thousands of people or in just a room on your own. I mean, I get concerts in the kitchen, in the bedroom, in the music room. I mean, just for yourself, because it's very, very enlightening, very sort of...
How many pianos have you got at home?
Well, I have a few, but that's only because it costs more to have them taken away than it does to buy them.
That's very true.
It's that simple.
How many's a few?
About 8.
Yeah, is that all?
They're uprights. I used to buy uprights, and for a tenner down Wandsworth Bridge Road and stuff. And then you find once the strings all broke, how do you get rid of it? And you try getting rid of an upright piano. You call somebody up, they'll want about a couple of $100 to take it away. I tried breaking one up once, but I mean, it's madness. You still end up with an iron frame, so you just keep them. And I sort of say there's 2 in the garage. I say that I wrote that one on, and I got another one that I wrote that on. So it's kind of nostalgic. It's quite nice.
It's quite nice to be able to do that too, isn't it?
Absolutely.
But in the key of G, the new album.
Yeah, it's just out now. I'm really happy with it. It's first album in 6 years. Spent the last 15 months doing it, so it's nice to get it out, and it's nice to be sort of back doing promotion.
It's wonderful.
Right, thank you.
Good to see Catherine again, isn't it? Because I know that you're a fan too.
Well, yes, you know, it's rather like seeing your sister, because everybody knows Catherine's face.
You get to come in people's living rooms, and that's one of the very nice things about doing television is every place you go in the world, people see you on the street and say, "You're funny, you make me laugh, oh, thanks for the laughs."
Good to see you, but from what you're telling me just now, it's good for you to see London. You're a big fan of Britain, aren't you?
I am very much. I'm an Anglophile, and London is my favorite city in the world. I think it's very
Why do
civilized.
Americans always say that about? What happens when you go to Hamburg? Do you say London is your favorite?
Yes, indeed. And I even say it in the United States. London's my
It
favorite
must
city.
be true.
Another American who Michael was in the company of yesterday, who also confessed to liking London, was Tina Turner. We had to...
Yeah,
That's right. Goodbye time. Goodbye, Catherine. Enjoy London and enjoy Britain, won't you?
I shall.
We hope
Thanks
to
for
enjoy
having
Who's
me.
the Boss.
Good.
Yeah.
And
Cool.
thank you.
Yeah, Mike, good, nice meeting you.
Nice to see you.
Continued success, yeah.
Catherine, good to see you.
Yes.
Did you flog that cloth cap, by the way?
No, Mike. No, I keep all those things. They're actually very rare. Those
Very rare.
old sort of 30s style caps.
I'll make a bid.